Cause in this game, we play this shit to win. I shoot my shot, you know what's going in. We live and die by the shit you just pretend. So pick a side, you either is you win, nigga.
What's going on, my good people? This is Godspeed King checking in with you from Motion Made Media. This is a series where we sit down with some of the most up-and-coming, inspiring artists in the area, Central Florida to be exact, and we pick their brains just to find out what's going on with them. Today we'll sit down with Turbo 1K. If you're familiar and you know, you know. If not, you're about to find out. Let's get it.
Yeah, Reese, keep spazzing on him.
You know how we ride. You know how we slugging.
We always thought he had
Stuck in the mission, I'm just trying to pass. Not on the P5 with the sticks, I hope you never crash, gang. You know how we slide. Stuck in the mission, I'm just trying to pass. Not on the P5 with the sticks, I hope you never crash. Life short as shit, so ain't no dwelling, bro, it's in the past. Distractions, don't know what that is, my mind is on that bag. I lost my heart when granny rest in peace. The price you could not pay the cost to step in these jeans. Everybody faking like the boss, it ain't what it seems.
What's going on, my good people? It's your boy Godspeed King checking in with you, representing Motion Made Media. Today we are in the mix with Motion Made Media, and we're going to be coming to you with none other than my boy Turbo 1K.
Yo.
In this series, in the mix, we come out and we sit down with up-and-coming artists, producers, engineers, promoters, mom and pop businesses, things of that sort in the Central Florida area, and we kind of like try to shine our little light on people, and you know, pick your brain a little bit, see what's motivating you nowadays, what's keeping you going, and also give a backdrop to your journey and what's brought you to this point to where we're sitting here today, and we're introducing everybody to Turbo 1K. Once again, this my dog, but to y'all who don't know, this Turbo 1K. Talk to the people, my boy.
Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm from around this bit, Ocala. Ain't really too much to it, you feel me? Same old shit.
When you say Ocala, let the people who don't know where Ocala is, because there's a lot of people who don't know.
Ocala.
Let them know where that's at.
Ocala, central Florida type shit, like home of the horses type shit, like this shit country. You know what I mean? You got a little bit of city, you got a little bit of, you get the best of both worlds. We get Ocala type shit, but it ain't shit to do out here, man. So this is what you feel me.
Born and raised out here.
Yeah, I ain't never been nowhere else, but I've been out here all my life.
So your high school, you went to high school out here.
Mm-hmm.
You played ball too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is that where the name come from?
Shit, in seventh. Shit, they started calling me Turbo in 7th grade in track, and yeah, I kind of just I lived up to it. You know. I
always wondered that, bro.
Yeah.
I always wondered. I'm like Turbo. All I could think of is running. Well, I'm like, this motherfucker look like he run fast too.
The real backstory to that, Bellevue Middle, my 7th grade track coach, Miss Huggins. I used to walk around real slow, get to class real slow, just walk around slugging type shit. You know the snail Turbo.
Yeah.
Name, bro. And
also the opposite type.
Track, you feel me? Type shit, you know. I ain't never really lost. When I got to high school, them boys was fast. You feel me? I had competition, but you know what I'm saying. I still held my own, but at a young age, you feel me? I was a man amongst boys type shit.
Okay, talk more about that. How was it coming up? You know, here. I know. For me, being it's kind of culture shock coming from the city to move into this part of town. It's a lot. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So you know, just talk to the people a little bit about coming up in this area. You know how it was.
My granddaddy, he raised me. My grandma and my granddaddy, they raised me.
Shout out to Pops, man. Hey, shout out to Pops,
Willie, man. If you don't know him, you done seen his truck before. He pulled a long ass trailer, and he hustled till fucking sundown, and he up for
one time for Pops. I met Pops separate from Turbo. I met Pops before I met Turbo, man. It's crazy. I met Pops, and me and Pops was in Walmart chopping it up for about an hour one day, man. Pops solid, man. One time for Pops, man.
His name Willie, but his middle name Lee. My grandma called him Willie.
If you know Willie, a lot of people used to call him. I think they call him Ox or some shit like that too, cause he's strong as hell, like a big strong and hefty ass nigga. But yeah, I'm like he raised me. You feel me? So all I ever know was like, you know what I'm saying? Don't have your hand out. You know, get. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't out here getting it on your own, you know what I'm saying? Like at a young age, I could keep it a beam. I ain't have I lazy, you know. So I was on the other side of the young. I was living fast on the young end, and I might have did shit that, you know what I'm saying, that young niggas do. You feel me? At the time, you know, to get it. You feel me? Till I realized like shit, it's easier to just have a clean face. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen, you know? Type shit. So I learned from my granddaddy, you know, don't have your hand out, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? If it's for you, it's gonna come right, it's gonna land right in your lap every time. You ain't even really gotta do too much, you know what I'm saying? Just stay. One thing I learned from my grandparents is be genuine, you know what I'm saying? Keep if it hurt their feelings, to tell the truth, they might not need to be around you.
That's a gem.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's a gem right there.
I
if the truth hurt, if my truth hurts you, then
right, because you know what I'm saying, you'll be the whole time I be telling somebody some shit, like they're trying to put them on game where they might be going through something. Whole time I'm listening to myself say shit. I'm like, damn, I needed it for me. You feel me? I'd be like, God.
For real, hit. Speaking to the choir, I caught myself like that one time a couple weeks ago, bro.
That shit hit. Be going through shit.
That's real. I did that a couple weeks ago, man.
But yeah, Ocala country as hell, man. So my granddad, he had a lot of lanes, you know. Like I ain't jack about.
Yeah, he definitely a man of many hats, man. One thing, but again, my salute to Pops, man, bro. That I already knew, bro. When I met you, I knew that whoever was your big dogs or your OGs, they raised you right, bro, because you knew how to move. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it just made sense once it was. I'm like. It was crazy, bro. But then again, nothing crazy under the realm of God and how He works. You know how He do
you know
things.
What I'm saying? Like my mom. I never discredit my dukes and also my you know, like my pops, like my real dad. You feel me? I ain't never really he was never really in my life.
Same thing.
You know
Same thing.
But my sister daddy, he took up a role. You feel me? And I could keep it a buck. Like He brought another mentality. He put another mentality of hustle and not taking no shit for no nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like be a good nigga though.
Real right.
But don't let a nigga walk over you because you're a good nigga.
Values, principles.
You feel me?
You know.
And you know, my grandma and granddaddy, they let me live. If you know what I'm saying, like you live and you learn. My grandma's favorite line: "You live and you learn." The grass ain't always greener on the other side, but you do what you gonna do. But don't come back and say I told you so.
Right. Yeah,
you feel me?
Give you enough room to be a man.
You know what I'm saying? So bro, like I don't even call him my step pops no more, bro, because you know
you put that work in.
I respect him, bro. You
facts.
Really earned that,
facts.
So,
facts.
You feel me? Like so, I look at him like a pop. You feel me? But on another G, you know, like my mom, you know, she had me in a young age. She had to grow. As she was growing, I grew with her. You feel me?
So how was that? How was coming up? You know, how was?
Man, I did like so. I stayed at my grandma's shit, you know, as a baby. But on weekends I'd be at my mama's shit. You feel me? At first I was like a little green and shit. Like I ain't like going to town where all the niggas at. You feel me?
Right.
I'm over here in Summerfield. I like to go to on the weekend. I like to go to my white boy house. Eat all the snack, play the game all night.
Hey, you back there in Summerfield, in the land,
in
at Parks Land.
You
back there on the bikes and stuff.
I ride my bike to the house. But I was one of the gents in the neighborhood. I ride my granddaddy lawnmower to my dog house. Be a mile or two away. Type shit.
So grandparents spoiled you.
Type shit.
Yeah,
they let nigga hang, man.
Okay, that's how my grandma was.
So I go to my mama's shit. She got a nigga on the leash because, you feel me, it's bitch shooting through the window, bitches dying across the street, you know what I'm saying? But
so you gotta understand that now. Yeah. I know looking back now, I know you understand it now.
Do I? But I 8 years old smoking weed.
Damn, we started before me. Yeah.
I hate that song.
And you smoke a lot of weed.
I think around then they called that shit Joe, if I'm not mistaken.
Dro in the weird.
You hear me?
Hey man.
Man, I ain't gonna get in detail about that shit.
Facts.
But that's what, man, me and my little brother Brown, shout out ZB, man. That boy, that's my little brother. He my mama's son, man.
So when did it okay, so young coming up, you going back and forth between mom and the grandparents, city life, country, city, kind of.
You got it right.
Okay, city, country. You know what I'm saying? Where did you pick up the music? Where did you start getting into the music at? Or when and how?
It might have been. I might have been like 6. I might have been 5th grade, and I set the phone up. Nah, I'll be by my grandma now. Everybody going. I put my little phone, record it, put the beat on the computer, and my little brother Brown, who I was just talking about, he can vouch. Like I used to drop. A lot of people know about my old sound, that old SoundCloud, man. That if you know you,
bro,
know,
that bitch lie to you. Let me tell you one thing too, bro. You got a lot of music, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't really, you know what I'm saying. I don't give myself credit about that shit, bro.
You got a lot of music, bro. Me and Turd met maybe
2021.
Yeah, but like 4 years ago. And this man already had a catalog then. And he been consistent going. That's why I fuck with this young man. Because he remind me of me, but like he believe in his shit. Like, bro, his shit gonna rock. He gonna rock his shit regardless. But the difference that I see is what make him different from me and even better is that bro don't stop. Like, and bro be going through real shit. Like I know bro be going, you know, we got personal relationship. I know bro be going, you know what I'm saying, shit be going on. Bro been injured and all kind of shit. Yeah, but still be pushing forward, you know what I'm saying? So I salute that, bro. I salute that about you, bro. You always grinding. You been grinding and it's gonna pay off, bro. So but what was some of the first artists? Who was it that you heard that made you say, I wanna rap, I wanna do music?
Man, I could say like, if you want to be real, y'all want to cut right quick, y'all say. If you want to be real, I got inspired off like the Chicago presence at a young age, at like 12 years old, and I used to rap on all them niggas dead beats like.
So you talking about the Chief Keefs and
Lil J back in the day, King Louie, you know what I'm saying, the old Montana 300, Lil Baby, like, I'm talking like, yeah, I used to listen to old Sosa too, like, I used to listen to, like, really, Chief Keef, the reason I had dreads, like, you feel me, like, I had the same type
Chief had, he definitely,
I cut them bitches like a twat. I don't know why
he definitely made his impact, and I'm glad that you know you spoke to that, because there's a whole genre of musicians that were born from under that era,
right? You
know, right? And you representing that,
right?
So when you got into the music, I ain't gonna say the violence that was in it, because you know Ocala recently has been getting more violent, but like it wasn't like, I ain't gonna say making the news and shit like, but it wasn't like Chicago.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never want to speak down on what's going. I know every hood, every cut you can get your issue.
Facts.
But it wasn't Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
I could tell.
It's some cuts in Miami that ain't Chicago. So
you
know what I'm saying? So my point in saying that is this. So, you know, drill music was influenced a lot by what those guys was going on and experience in depth. How was your early music influenced? Like, what was it that was influencing?
I'm glad you asked that, bro, because not only did I like the Chicago presence, like I was into like they whole, like I could tell a motherfucker like about that, like what they got going on in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, other than like shit that I like. But when I was a young man, like I ain't had shit going on then like that, not no street shit like them boys had going on, so I was into it. But I was influenced more by like LA Capone music. He was melodic. You feel me? I was really more influenced by Speaker Knockers music. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like he
the actual musical part of
right.
it.
Chicago, Chief Keef nigga, type of nigga. He gave me that influence. Nigga, I could rap too. You know what I'm saying? He gave me that.
Okay.
But
I get where you come
when I got to 2014, 2015 probably, and it that shit started getting even more basic. Everybody it started to rap the same stuff. It was more of bro, it's more creativity out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was stuck in a scene, bro. I got friends. They'll tell you I was stuck in the Chicago scene. Nigga, I'm waiting on Florida. I know all about these niggas. You know, that real shit.
Keeping up with everything that's going on.
All right, bro.
Now, for me, during my time, it was the West Coast. How y'all had Chicago drill music going on. We had West Coast. We had that gangsterism.
Fact.
Even before pop though, bro. I'm gonna put you back before pop. We had niggas cause I'm a little older, bro. So MC Ren, we had MC8, we had niggas like that who you'll have to go back and Google to see who these niggas was. And we had Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? We had Ice-T back there. These was the niggas that was rapping back then. So for me, I'm from Miami. You know, I see a little something. You know, I get sheltered a lot. I used to get sheltered when I was young. I used to get kept from being in certain cuts and stuff like that. But when I listen to these boys' music, they put me right there in the scene. I can close my eyes, listen to them boys' music, and visualize exactly what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So I used to do that. I listened to them boys I used to feel like I was in the West Coast. I couldn't wait to get me a Dickie and some Chucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Miami nigga, but the music influenced me so much that I want to be, you know, a West Coast nigga, cause that's what I came up listening to. You feel me? So I get you. I definitely could relate with that right now.
What's crazy? My mama, she always tell every time she be on this topic. My middle name, I'm named after Ice Cube.
Yeah. O'Shea. Yeah. Fat. Hey, I'm glad you said that, bro. I was gonna ask that if you knew that. I was gonna ask if you knew that. You took one of the questions off the list, bro.
That's crazy.
Definitely that. Yeah, so
that's crazy.
So you come into music.
Mm-hmm.
Who you influence? Chicago influence, Little Drill influence, but LA Capone, more of the melodic type, the sound. Yeah. Right. So you get into the music, you start. When was your first time actually going to the studio, going inside of a studio?
So my first time saying okay, I'm gonna record a song. My dog JT died in 2015, if I'm not mistaken, July, some shit like that. And I'm gonna be real. JT was a football star, 1,000 times better. He had, that nigga was that NFL bound. You just every time he touched the ball or every time he just
local,
on the field.
Local guy.
Yeah, Johnny Taylor.
Okay.
Look that boy up. That boy still got video out there on the run. But long story short, he lived in the same neighborhood that I grew up in, out there on Baseline, you know, and he died in a car accident. And I was at my dog Aunt Dave's house right there on Baseline on the loop, and it was very tragic too, because it was when he died, everybody in the area, I remember his sister came in and said he died. We look up to this boy, so Johnny 16, 17, we 13, 11. He in 12th grade, we in 9th grade. You feel me? So he come around us. He blow gas, ball with us, we play against him in basketball, street ball, he big brother type of thing. He would come watch our JV games. I wanted to be just like him running that motherfucking walk. You feel me? We all had our different styles. That nigga Johnny was a different man on that field. You feel me? But that nigga Johnny, he died in a car accident. And that morning, I don't know what inspired me. After all, I had little tears. I know the nigga and my dog Ed was crying and shit. Everybody kind of was the way he's crying. I kind of just, something inspired me. A nigga named IZ stayed down the road. My dog Dre, Famo. The boys was all
Famo shot.
Shout out that boy, man.
Shout out that boy, Dre.
That boy had the fro. That boy had the Temptation fro. That boy was not Famo then. That boy was Gang Dre. That was that boy SoundCloud. You hear me? That boy, you feel me? That boy was rapping. But them boys had the little studio closet shit. I came in there. I had the song was called Rest in Peace JT, bro. And to this day, it wasn't good. Like, it wasn't good. It was my first song, but everybody would be singing that motherfucker cause it was some little catchy shit like "Rest in peace, JT. We know you up in heaven now. Rest in peace, JT." And some shit like that. Like, it was like some little catchy shit like that. You feel me? And I had a sour little verse. That bit was not hitting. You feel me? But you feel me? Everybody got it was from the heart.
Yeah, right. That's what it means. That's what it means,
so,
say, bro. That's what it means.
I ain't published it, but everybody from the hood area, you know what I'm saying? If you knew JT,
everybody were meant for.
Right. Cause like not like JT had friends on friends on friends on friends. Like that boy was like he was a good dude, bro. He was a good dude, bro. Like it wasn't nothing bad a bit of it. If anything that bit of ride on your eye till you might start crying. That boy ride on your eye, boy. That's about it though. But other than that, that's a cool ass nigga, you feel me? But that was my first song in the studio.
And what year was this?
2015.
2015.
Yeah, I ain't follow up with shit else after that.
Right, but that was a start. Though.
Yeah,
that was a start.
Yeah.
So you get started, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was it a group setting or was it just you? Like, what were you going to the studio with? Like,
shit. Them boys had like as of like with my recording process.
Yeah, like where you were going. I heard you saying Famo.
So IZ, I think it was IZ Mama house. He had a room. He had it set up like in a closet. Them boys would be out there on the laptop. They had the mic set up in the room. I mean in the closet. So I kind of closed the closet door and rap.
So you've been ready. You've been going. You got 10 years in.
Type shit.
That boy got years. That boy been working, man. That boy been rapping, man.
But you know, like I could say like 2016, 2017, 2018. Them was my hotter days. Like football, I had a lot of concussions, bro. For coaches worst minds like a bitch, 7th, 8th grade. So by the time I got to high school, man, I done had 8 concussions already. Damn. A lot of people don't know that. I don't talk about shit like that.
Right.
Nigga go through it already. Like nigga go through shit and like sleeping and shit like that, bro. But I'm burnt out by the time I get to like Trinity Catholic, where I can actually be a star, but I'm still balling, you know.
Right.
But I go through like a midlife crisis when I get to like live. When I got 2015, when I turned 15, 2014, bro. My grandma now got permit. You got a license, man. Bet I drive my grandma van whatever I want. Bet, man. Some of the shit I did in my grandma van, I just thank God we here. Type shit, bro. Like it's just a blessing to be able to speak and talk about shit, like, you know what I mean, and be in the mix.
Right.
Because God do things for a reason, you know. And life don't stop lifing, bro. So it always come back, you know. That why, like I'm saying,
I want to get to that part, bro. We gonna get there because I want you to speak on that, bro. Because you're a testament of that.
Right, bro.
You're a testament of, and I commend you for that, bro. Like, in just because I know how hard it is for an artist to keep going when life is lifing, when things happening, bro. Because when things start happening, sometimes this music seems like the last thing that's important.
Thank you.
You know, it seems like the last thing but you got to see how it's really a part of the final solution.
Bro, you like, right on the head, bro.
Yeah, man. So let's go through, because I want to get to I want you to give that testament, bro, of the perseverance, bro, that what I've seen you go through, bro, for when I remember, bro, taking you to probation, you know what I'm saying? But from coming back off the probation and shit, and the injury and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen you go through, but I done seen you also going through that. Stay consistent, still dropping, you feel me? Still in the lab, still putting up shots, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? So, definitely. So, okay, so you get started in 2015.
Yeah, right. Man.
2015, you start out with Dre, though. You start out with Famo Dre. Shout out Famo Dre.
Right.
And Ozzy, is that the same Ozzy that was working with Justin?
Right.
Okay, so there we go again. We gonna have to run down on him soon, so we can get some, get him in the mix too sooner or later. We can find him. We gonna bring the whole thing full circle, man. We want the whole journey for the whole area. We're gonna pop the whole area off. But okay, so now that's 10 years that you've been doing music in this in this area right here.
Right.
So more than anybody, you know what's going on and how this thing moving and how it's shaking and how it's going on. All right. So when you get started up, did you ever do a show? You ever perform?
Yeah. I did a few.
Okay. When was your first one?
I think my first show.
Do you remember it?
Shit. I can tell you this. In 5th grade, I did a talent show.
That's where I started at too, Little Black.
That was my first time getting on stage and being in front of people type shit. But I did show like being grown with my music, like
right.
Like not too recent, but
no,
like,
I'll talk about where you first got that bug. Cause when you get on that stage, either one or two things gonna happen. Either it's gonna click or you gonna fold. You know, one of the two, and that's when you know who or what you are. If you're a performer, if you're an entertainer, or not.
5th grade, that's crazy, bro. But my people, like my pops, he and everybody, bro. We all got like real life stories. Get on like people telling me get on TikTok and shit. I be telling them we be rapping about. I need to tell them that same story on TikTok, cause like some people get on TikTok and make up the most blasphemous lies and just run with it.
Right, they ain't even pushing a real story.
Man, I push some shit that my fuck me. I got stories, but fuck me, I push some shit that my granddaddy done been through. Man,
but he was setting that example for me at that young age, bro. And when I got older, nigga, and I got my sons, I started having my sons, I want to be just like my Uncle Lamar, like my Uncle Chuck, because I ain't never want to be too bossy to where my kids don't like me. I always want to be that cool daddy, like my uncle was, dog. My uncle was, all kids want to go be around my uncle, dog, because he was so cool, bro. And I just want to be like that, bro. Really, bro.
That's some crazy.
Bro, I was at work, dog. I went to crying like a baby,
you
bro.
Said you ain't have your father.
Yeah, I ain't have my pops. Mom, it's the same situation as like how you were. Like my step pops, you know what I'm saying? So my step pops, you know what I'm saying? Real nigga.
I can keep it a beam. My granddaddy, that's my daddy. Like I look like, and my stepdad, that's my dad. Them was like my uncle. You know my Uncle Johnny. He, you feel me? I looked at him like that, like more of like a big brother than an uncle. But he looked out for me like a pops as well. All my uncles have, you feel me? And you feel me? Like, so it's like I got a lot of male figures that I can say that like
got bits and pieces.
Right, pieces for them boys, you know? Like I got a big family.
I was gonna ask you that too, bro. Family. Like I know how involved your family is with your career, like how your sister is behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? That support, bro.
Man,
how important is that?
Shout out my sister Monty, shout out my little sister Bree, man.
How important is that to you and what you do, bro? Like your music and your movement, because it's bigger than just music. Man, I know you're a one-man game, but you're a whole movement, bro.
Let me tell you something, man. My little sisters, them, they do something to me, man. My little sister Monty, she manifests so much with me. Then like I be hearing her talk about her own stuff, so I'd be like, golly, man. All I ever wanted, like I got an LLC. I had it for 3 years. I'm finna start another branch under my LLC and do a cleaning service so I can put my sisters in position to work, and my mama as well.
Right.
And I know a few other people that, you know what I'm saying, that can work too. So female wise, so I know it's a situation where while I'm manifesting, like they manifesting so much greatness, like they already see, like the stuff they'll say, like they'll be like, man, oh she gonna have us and da-da-da-da-da-da. And like that shit be like one ear not the other to me, cause you know what I'm saying, I'm hustling, grinding I'm trying to get there with what I got right now, you hear me? Cause I got this voice and this talent, and it can only take me so far. I'm gonna put my message out there though.
Right.
They're gonna get it one way or another though.
So if I was a person who had never heard Turbo, never heard of you, describe yourself to me as an artist, and what would be the first song you would want for a new listener to go listen to that would give them the best description of your style?
Man, that's so hard to say.
A recent one. I ain't gonna kill you too tough, go over your whole thing, but just like one of your recent, what would be a good to where you at right now mentally, and like where your journey at right now?
I can say just like every song I drop nowadays, like every song I'm in the studio recording be me venting emotion. So like it's from start to the finish, I'm throwing out glimpses of shit that I'm feeling.
Different, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Different vibes.
Ain't no fabrication and none of that, cause it's like it's so authentic. I I say just listen to the most recent song.
I caught a tail end session the other day. I was in the other day when you came through.
Right.
Yeah, and we gonna blast that here on it. We gonna blast that. We put that here a little bit of that here. When you was some in studio, we got some in studio. Yeah, that was tight. That shit was hard.
Facts, bro.
That shit was in the pocket.
And I probably got 10 more songs after that session. Like after that day.
Facts.
Unreleased.
I came right back in after that, and he told me you was coming right back in, like in there, bitch. Like I said, hey, that how I supposed to be, bro. Man, still sharp as steel. You heard me?
And man, I like seeing you in here, bro. It motivated me to like. You know, like when I seen y'all boys do the motion media. Shout out that boy Taz too, bro. Like them boys. I see y'all boys doing the video, and like all I can think about is like, dang, it ain't nothing but the, you know what I'm saying, but advocates type shit for the positive things, you know.
Right. You know how
like,
we rocking, bro.
Like
you know
I see a lot of interviews going around the city, and it ain't nothing but negative as clout chasing as like weird shit to the point where it's like
no point.
A lot of these people so local, we might like you bump into these same people nowadays, and like it's real weird how people use the internet and portray.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, bro,
portray in something other than what it really is.
Man, I got other people other than my like I ain't even gotta like I got a past of doing some wild shit. But my motherfucking, other than like my mama or anybody that cross paths with me, brother, they gonna say straight positivity that come from like anything or something that I like or I overly look out or you know what I'm saying or like shit where like genuine ain't even a question.
Right, and that's
you know
one thing too, bro. That's a lot. That before we got even started doing.
That's why I say all my music, bro. Like you could just click on any one of them bitches.
And that's how we feel about these interviews too, bro. And before we started coming out to sit down with guys, we sat down as a team and we decided who we want to come talk to and who we're going. So these we've
been talking since like last year.
We've been planning to do this, bro, because we deal with genuine individuals. You know what I'm saying? We reaching out to guys who we genuinely deal with. You know what I'm saying? And it's never to do anything that's gonna be negative. Like we doing this to shine a light on a brand that we respect and that we honor. You know what I'm saying? So when I come sit down with Jen, bro, I come sit down with Jen from also a fan's point of view and also a businessman, as in, platforms, we building platforms, but also, bro, I'm here because you dope and what you do. So when I come sit down with you, bro, I fuck with you. I've been fucking with you from day one, bro. And this is my little light that I got. So I'm gonna come shine my little light on you. You know what I'm saying? When I come sit down, I go Studio 55. We go and we sit down with different artists, bro. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what the situation may be, bro, the 6 degrees of separation is the connection to everybody. So even though this artist might feel this way about that artist or that artist might feel that way about that artist, at the end of the day, bro, we all trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? And you stepping down or feeling some type of way about that artist or this producer or that engineer, that ain't gonna get you there no quicker, bro. It ain't gonna get you there no quicker. Cutting the next man down ain't gonna get you there. You know what I'm saying? So try to do the opposite, bro. We uplift each other.
I tell my little cousin all the time, he ain't never got a nigga no money.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, we try to share light, bro. We share positivity. You know what I'm saying? It's always good vibes when we put these cameras out, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be. I ain't never gonna sit here and be messy, bro. I don't care to know about no drama,
bro. It's a blessing to be a part of something like this, bro. No lie. Like when I tell you, bro, like. I can feel, man, you couldn't tell, man, people aren't looking at this shit, bro. You feel me? That's just how I feel, bro. So it's like me opening up a little piece, it giving me a lot of that weight off me. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Right. And this will also be like, if you watch in Jen interview, he said a digital thumbprint. And when he said that to me, bro, that stuck with me from that day. It's like, damn, everything that we really do, whether it's video or it's music, bro, it's really a thumbprint. It's really something that's gonna be there forever. You know what I'm saying? So when niggas start approaching it different, bro. So now when we do these things, bro, this gonna be something our family can go back. When we gone, get it gone, they can go back and be able to sit and look at it, bro. So then now we got to capture that moment, and we really got to execute in the moment because it's gonna last forever. You feel me?
That's real, bro.
Definitely. So I see you getting into more in the. You know, you said this is your first interview. I see you getting into more videos. You shot the video. Like, do you got any plans of dropping any more visuals for the song, all the songs that you're doing?
So like, I had like last year, 2025. I probably shot like from 2024 to 2025, I might have shot like 5, 6 videos, and I think I dropped 4 or 5 of them hoes. But
And those all on the same YouTube that you plugged earlier?
Yeah, them all on there. My most recent one might have been like 5 months ago or so. But I kind of realized, bro, it's like I gotta get the social. I never been big on popularity. I always had a social anxiety.
That's how I am.
I'm a
too,
quiet
bro.
nigga. I like to be in the back.
I'm
and
an introvert, bro.
And I learned from the best, man. You listen a lot more. Your lips, you decide that it's better off that your lips might not need to work as much.
I told my son, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth,
bro. And then when you speak more, it just shows your it shows a weaker character of you, because like it might not be you. You know what I'm saying? Some people get drunk and talk.
Real rock.
You feel me? Some people smoke weed and talk. You know, like I always been like, what is it, like an introvert?
Yep.
Like, bro, it's not that I hate people or like I just know a human type shit. And I've been on the other end of a goddamn shape-shifting human. Like I wasn't right, and I was
right.
You feel me? So
yeah, when you seen some things, you seen some things. You heard me?
know, and every time
I know what people capable of.
Right, brother. And the message I put in my music, bro, just like. It ain't no, like, it's a thin line between, like, wanting to be tough and then you know what I'm saying, than just being you. You feel me? Because people always push that, like, in their music that, like, they don't play. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't play, guys.
Right.
You
You shouldn't by yourself.
Right, bro. So, and motherfuckers actually started getting more unique in their craft.
That ain't nothing to glorify.
Right.
For real.
Bro, putting your hands on somebody. Like, see, I'm going to be real. I'm one, I say in one of my songs, I'll punch a nigga in this shit. Glorifying the fact that, nigga, I ain't going to lie. I don't put my hands on people now, because putting my hands on motherfucker, you don't know if motherfucker got that fire. Motherfucker do something by your ass. And I learned a valuable lesson by putting your hand on. We talked
about this. We talked about a responsibility that we have when we go inside the booth, bro.
Facts.
When you got a platform, when you building a platform, when you got people ears listening to what you doing when you go in that booth, you got to scratch more than the surface.
Facts.
You gotta actually go in it, because this music can change people's lives, bro.
Man.
Either for the better or for the worse.
Them sound waves dangerous.
All right. So you know what's going on. So with that, you got to go in there and you got to give. You can't be going in there giving poison. You can't be pushing poison. You feel me? So I try to give myself a little grace. I know I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But at the same, and I don't never want to be. I never want to come off like I know it all. You know what I'm saying?
Right, bro, because we got to learn step by step.
We got to learn. So I don't mind showing people that I'm imperfect, but I do realize that we got to do better.
Hey,
you know
bro,
what I'm saying?
You want to know some real shit? Motherfucker be talking about a topic and words of the day. I tell everybody, hold yourself accountable. Look in the mirror and hold yourself accountable. If you hold yourself accountable of whatever situation you're going through, sometimes you can feel like you may be a victim. We all are a victim in some way. You feel me? And I ain't gonna get into detail where we could be victims, but government,
that shit ain't gonna help you out at all.
All that weird shit or the financials, or you know what I'm saying. It could be anything you're going through in life that where you could be like, I'm a victim. But if you put it in your mind every day that it's something that can be done about your situation, and it's the number one thing, just take accountability. If you take accountability, it's one step into trying to grow into something that you might not have believed that you might not believe you could become. And bro, I'm gonna be real. About a month ago, brother, I wouldn't say I was dying for this interview, but brother, I might have been at my lowest. And January 18th was my birthday, bro. I wasn't at my best then, bro.
I remember you telling me.
And bro, I just, you know what I'm saying? I started I was throwing all my money into rentals, blowing bread, like chasing the wrong things after some shit that I ain't really like. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go through
some personal life,
right? We all go through
life.
So
shit.
it's like I had to get my mind right, bro.
Right.
And when I got my mind right and I hit the stew, it's like a whole different positive message come behind me. But yeah, I'm that nigga. I'm that Osama still pop out every now and then, and it's never a time where it's like that person gone, bro. Because inside I just want to be a better me.
Right.
I ain't trying to be perfect.
But do you think that accountability helps you keep that in check?
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I'm gonna be real, man.
See how that goes? Because you know, if you whatever I do, when I do feel like something, I'm gonna have to be accountable to it.
You ever woke up and just felt like you was drained?
Oh yeah, life will drain you, bro.
Man,
so,
bro.
You ever felt like the day never ended? Like the day just kept going?
Bro, I go to sleep 3, 4 a.m. I've been going to sleep 3, 4 a.m. Wake up 6, 7 in the morning, brother.
That ain't the time to sleep. That's the time to pray.
When I wake up, brother, I feel like I'm drowning, but it's a time where I wake up and I pray. Not only am I praying, but it's more of like I pray myself to sleep, so I'll wake up in a prayer. And now, listen, I can't, no matter what, I used to be like, bro, me in this fucked up ass environment, man, this shit got me drained, bro. Soon as I isolated my mind from where I was at and within, and I realized, just look in the mirror, bro, you know? You hold yourself accountable for you, bro. No matter what they arguing about in the background, no matter what they say, anybody could possibly say about you, bro, you know you going up, you growing. Therefore, bro, there's nothing else that can get in front of you besides yourself.
So would you say that self-awareness?
Super aware, bro. Like that saved my life a billion times. I got guardian angels, real spill. Like, I've been in weird situations.
So this just took a shift. I want self-awareness and accountability. Damn. With those two things right there, man, I feel like with those two traits, you could build yourself back up from anything.
And one thing, if I could tell the youth, bro, like, never look at another man and idolize them. Like, even if that's your daddy, don't idolize nothing but the good Lord, bro. Like, you taking care of your children and your responsibilities. You idolize being a better you feel me? Don't idolize no other figure in the world, man. And when you can figure out that scheme in life and you respect man for within, you'll receive respect from any and every angle, man. I got a 70-year-old dude. He like my best friend. He's a retired Navy veteran named Jim, man. He a great dude, man. You'll see me with him. You'll be like, man, what the fuck? Man, that dude like my best friend, man. He tell people I'm one of the best things that ever happened to him coming into his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, me being this a genuine dude, bro. Like, people nowadays, you just don't run into genuine.
Right.
My age, my era, we stuck in fuck it. We all wanna show our female how tough we are. We wanna show how much money we got. We wanna look the coolest. We wanna have the cleanest fits.
The two things you just said, I'm still stuck there, bro, because I'm analyzing it and I'm seeing how I can apply it to myself. But it's the two things that are missing in today's society, bro. And this is deep. It's bigger than music, bro. You feel me? That's life, period. And that's self-awareness and accountability, bro.
Man.
Because we walk around unaware of self, bro. Like you walk around and you don't want to be aware of the things that are your strong points or your weak points.
Man.
And then you're not accountable for the things that you're doing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Or the situation that you in. You want to point and look at anybody else for your situation or your scenario.
Facts.
that's never gonna win to you. So man, hey man, that's a gem, man. Deeper than music, that's deeper than rap right there, man. That's a life gem. Like that's a life gem right there, bro. We definitely gotta chop that up. That gotta be blasted
You know,
right there,
a lot of people nowadays they chase like the stardom behind the music thing, you know, but they don't really understand that like it's people real deal that'll just put everything on the line and say, you know what I'm saying, and fuck their regular life and give it all up just for this music shit. Am I one of them? Hell no. I got family and people in the area that right here that, in this play area that depend on me, so I'm not finna sign my life away. What's for me coming for me. You feel me? Like I'm not put myself in a predicament to be a puppet, if you know what I'm saying, bro.
Right.
Because I've always been a I don't know what they call it, but like when you solo and you know what I mean, you feel me? I'm a one man army.
That's why I said that earlier.
I always
too,
been that type of dude. Like
yeah.
I ain't never need no crowd. I ain't never need no bodyguard.
Is that how you approach the movement of the music?
Hell yeah, bro. Cause man, another person who inspired me, Dolph. That nigga so independent, man. That nigga got his kids set for life. That nigga so man. That nigga there the real nigga that was the real deal.
Right.
You feel Holyfield. So nigga like that inspired me, you know, to have assets, and I ain't got kids right now, but people in my life, I already got a big imprint on them now. Right. And I ain't got Dolph money.
Right.
A lot of people right now I got that imprint on, and I ain't got Dolph money right now, bro. So that shit will tell you a lot of things right there, bro. About me when it comes to the approach with this shit.
Exactly.
Like, man, this shit like a sword, bro. It's piercing, bro. This shit piercing, bro. I don't even like rapping about bullshit, and I don't like rapping about some shit I don't live, cause it don't. Every time I listen to my music, if it ain't giving me goosebumps, I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Right. It should be bringing something out.
Like if I'm sitting there and I'm having a dull moment, and I'm just like, damn, bro, I'm supposed to be, you feel me? Like the whole time, like if I, like just like when
feeling it.
When I hear that, like local, like bro, I listen to a lot of like local artists from like Broward, even some Marion County. I listen to y'all. I even have just playing your shit earlier. It came across my shit on Apple. On my Apple Music, brother. Like, bro, like I listen to, like one thing I do, bro, I be like, if I fuck with you, you got my number, I send my files. Nigga ain't never leaked me.
Right.
But my dog, like Famo, I be slamming his files, like some of his shit that he didn't drop yet, bro.
Right.
That's a nigga right now that's holding on to music. And he snapped, bro. He got his own style with it.
Right. I fuck with Famo.
One thing I hate about that,
bullshit,
like, that nigga be hating on that boy, bro, and that man.
On Famo?
Man, bro.
You know how it is, bro. When you start going, you know how it is,
people
bro.
Don't want to support you until you really like, when you really that, and then they like, man, I was always supporting you type of thing. And then it's like you grind, shit, we right here grinding right now, brother. This shit like, man, I can remember years ago from like days right now, I was saying, nigga, when I do my interview, this and that, like I had a whole nother approach of it.
Right.
I'm a whole nother man now, and I'm in front of this camera, bro, and I got an opportunity to preach a message that
speak your shit.
Only really one-on-one I get with people. Some broads I be saying, you know what I mean? Like I be talking to them. Like most people who sit around me, bro, that genuinely get to know, like, oh shit, bro.
Right.
Fuck Turbo, bro, because that's just the character, bro. That's who the Turbo is a character, bro.
Bingo.
He's not, you know what I mean? Like a lot of, like,
I'm glad you just broke that
You know
down.
what I mean? And another thing, bro, I don't gang bang. So a lot of people that be, like, I'm affiliated with a neighborhood, bro, but I've never like gang bang, bro. Like, I got people that do that shit. And you know what I'm saying? I might look like that, but nah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm cool with niggas, bro.
Right.
I don't got no beef with niggas. And if niggas had beef with me, I think I'd know it by now.
I like the fact that you real family oriented.
Right,
like
bro.
I said,
That's that's a big thing, bro. Like my friends, we in a group chat, we cool. Like niggas be hanging out, Ain't no hard feelings when I'm left out, bro. I don't like being on the scene. I don't like being around too many people. I was taught anything after nighttime, nigga, ain't shit going on
Dog,
good.
not the typical. Yeah, like I said, bro. When I knew,
So I
bro, that
love
you was raised by OGs, bro.
Man, I
feel
love
me?
sitting in the car back then, and my mama, I pull up on my mama and she come out and we hotbox. I love that, bro. Like that, I get man, nigga, I get emotional.
Euphoric.
It feels so good, bro. Like
Right.
with my mama, bro, because me and my grandma used to do that.
Right.
I wish my sisters could, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just love that energy we get, and we having that chopping it up type of thing, bro. Like if
That's
we
dope,
having
bro.
a conversation blowing, like you know what I'm saying? It's the
That's
same
dope.
thing. I got social anxiety, but I can social smoke.
When that's only in certain settings, because that's how I am, bro. I'm socially. I don't. Some people I'm socially defiant.
Right.
In some
Right.
situations.
Because you got to feel them out, man.
Yeah.
You never know.
There you go. It's a process.
You just
but,
never really
but
know.
once I'm in with you, I'm
You
in
in.
with you.
Hell yeah.
So let me ask you. So feeling that way, being antisocial normally, when you get into the music, how do you turn that switch on the way you said, okay, so now I gotta be social through this music because the music is gonna be for bigger than just me. It's for a crowd.
I'll be a lot to say. I be in my head. I be in my head, and I be having to wake myself up in the session, like.
So we talked about your studio set, how you in the studio down there every day.
Right.
So what goes into your creative process in the track, your sound? What goes into?
Shit, 9 times out of 10, I just, man, I get lucky. The first beat I click on, and I vibe to it. Not even 5-10 minutes, I already got like a chorus or some little catchy ass little flow that I'm just gonna keep riding with until I feel like I'm gonna switch it up, and the lyrics just come like almost authentically because I record it on my voice memo while I'm sitting in the car, and I'll be like, I can hear myself real good. So when I hit that voice memo on my other phone,
So you ain't even writing, you just freestyling it.
I like the
you
chorus.
Recording,
cause like I always, like I was just telling my cousin the other day, my flows would come off like the first few words I say. Them bitches matter.
Yeah.
Like on how the song gonna flow and how it's gonna like.
And that's how you catch it, because that's gonna catch
it's
you,
what's gonna make
it's
somebody
gonna make
do
you
this.
keep riding with it.
You feel me? So it's like,
Because if you miss that, you gonna miss my flow.
Right.
You gotta catch it from the beginning.
And 9 times
go
out of
with
10, the words, they don't matter nowadays. But
to them, to those people, it don't matter.
But to me, I'm making sure when I say something, you gonna be
makes sense.
Let me see what the nigga talking about type shit. Like, okay, it's an attention grabber. Period. But I was very fluent in writing in elementary, and I can say in high school I used to copy motherfuckers and shit. I got lazy smoking that weed and shit. So I was sitting by the smartest motherfuckers and not the dumbest motherfuckers in high school. If that makes sense. But that approach with my lyrics and shit, bro, is simple, bro. I got great vocabulary.
Right. I could definitely attest to that, bro. I was a reader, bro.
Yeah.
I was a reader. My grandma forced me to read.
I tell somebody I might talk a little ghetto or whatever, but it's just because of how I was raised.
Bro. Yeah.
You feel me? It's just how I was raised.
Yeah.
I told my grandma a billion times, LeBron James. You had to say Lebanon James. I say, what the fuck?
So let me ask you this: when you going, you say you got like 10 different producers sending you up. What the process? Me, I listen to the beats. Sometimes I go through the same beats until the beat talk to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can pretty much. I got to the point where writing and making music, I can get on any beat.
Facts.
If I have to, if it's down to it, if I gotta get on this beat, I can get on that and make it work. But I like to go through, bro, until magic happen.
Hell yeah.
To where it's like, oh yeah, boy, and then I hear exactly what the beat is saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
that's more like what you doing. Because you going to the studio every day. I know that is coming to the point to where it's like, I've heard people say writer's block, but nah. When you get in your bag, when you in your bag, it's a certain process you got.
Man, I can say I got a approach of like, it's like these different styles, like. Florida started taking up that Detroit sound, if you know what I'm saying.
Like so, on Rio, them boys.
And I wouldn't even say real, but like their beats. Like Florida, like started getting up on the up tempo Detroit sounding that beats.
Like more like up tempo type.
Right, and you know, like Florida was always like that Jack, like Kodak Black
Is
don't
that
rap
like
nothing like them boys.
we was just listening to that shit that Trick on today. That
Bro,
shit more of a throwback type.
I can go
Florida.
to a SoundCloud playlist right now, and if it's Florida artists, I bet 90% of the beats that them niggas rapped on are either Baby Smooth or Detroit, Rio, or any Smooth type beats. Them are the same beats that I rap on.
Right.
I rap, so it's like let me pick this right quick. Yeah, bro. Okay, thank you. But yeah, bro. Like that, I got that same approach in my melodic approach. I go like I feel like the melodic music really is that's the real me. Like I be having to get that voice out, like, cause I be wanting to rap in a monotone voice, but when I pick that pitch, when Jen tell me to throw that pitch, and I start like progressing my voice, and I'm not laid back. I got a lot of people say that's some of my hardest music, so I'm like, you know what I mean? I like both.
Ain't gonna lie.
I like laid back, but if people want me to rap more up, you know what I'm saying, with my progress voice type shit, I'm gonna do that, because I got a lot of melodic music that I could pitch my voice, you feel me?
And I like that working with Jen. Jen is like he's like he hear
professional
it.
hearer.
Bro.
He's a professional hearer.
I can't even explain exactly what it is.
And guess what? You know, I can tell you what it is. That sound that you hearing in your head for your song, he hear it just like you hear it.
And he bring that motherfucker out, bro. I got a record, bro. I'm sitting on the record right now, bro. I can't even believe it's my record, bro.
That's the best engineer,
bro.
Yeah. You view the same shit? You talking about
bro.
This ain't
I'm
me,
sitting
bro.
on the record right now, bro, and I'm just like,
this ain't me.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, this ain't my record, bro, right here,
hear
bro.
Me, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, feeling like you finna be nominated for a Grammy tomorrow.
Hey, the Grammy family, man. The Grammy family.
Don't get in my car. This bitch getting played from start to finish till I get out this motherfucker.
Facts. So this is why I want people to know too. This independent. This ain't just an artist, man. It's a whole movement. That my boy, a whole movement. When you hear names like Famo, when you hear Turbo 1K, like these boys is not just rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like these boys got catalogs. These boys got movements. These boys got visuals. So what's the plan going forward for the brand? Where you see everything going at?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I'm in the television right now. I'm gonna just drop music every week. I'm gonna just drop music every week. Like I said, I think before the camera even started, boy, hungry ain't the word, because it's like I just want better for everybody that's around me. You feel me, bro?
Yeah, when it's like bro.
I feel like we should be able to do it. We gonna do, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do a video on a yacht, brother. An interview.
You remember we was talking about
on the water, bro.
Remember we was talking about that?
You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. And it's like, nigga can go get, you feel me, bro? Like, it ain't about the money, bro. It's just about growing in your life, taking steps forward, bro. Managing your money right. Managing your relationships with the man above and your family.
Having a quality of life.
Right. And bro, next thing you know, you got a group of fellas that's not all about crabbing, and they more about, you feel me, jabbing and get to the next.
Make no mistake, bro. We building, bro.
Nigga.
Make no mistake, building. Because instead of me using my arms to pull you down, I could use them to boost you up.
You feel
and when
me?
you get up there, you pull me up. So we building, bro. So but through that, we weeding through. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna drop every week, bro. That's
definitely.
All,
and I also, bro, I want you to let the people know also the basketball, bro.
Yeah, bro. So I lost. I'm gonna be real. I lost a little, like, bro. I ain't lose like love for it, but 2019 when I got out, 2020, 21, 19. Around that time, I started doing the flyers. If you know me on social media, you already seen it. I used to do a million flyers, man. But I'm big on the ballers. Like, I like that. I'm influenced. Them boys influenced me. That 1v1 shit. That shit cool and all. But I noticed in here in Central Florida, we ain't got nothing like that going on. But we got niggas that's nice all around. Like, and we got people that, you know what I'm saying, that can have an opportunity to go maybe overseas, opportunity to go big three and change their family lives. Or if you're a local artist and you just want your music heard on the platform, you know what I'm saying? It's just a thing for the community and people who like to have fun and play basketball, you know? If it's something 2v2, 3v3, if you feel like you got the best set, if you got the best 2v2 squad, 3v3 squad, line them up, because I got niggas on, I got dudes on dudes. I got, you know what I mean? Everybody ready to ball.
It's unisex, females can
Females and
ball,
all,
you know.
bro. It don't matter, you know what I mean?
You got age brackets too. If you got, you know,
Right.
youngins, you got age brackets too.
If you 40 and up, we gonna have you lined up, bro. You ain't gotta worry about balling with the 35 and others.
You ain't gonna be on nobody highlight tape.
If you 18 and up, it's on. Come on out, bro. Youngest and all, bro. But yeah, bro, that's another thing I wanna get going, bro.
Definitely. That's why I say when we come sit down, man, we come to sit down with the man behind the music. You know, we try to get in the mix.
Fact.
Whether it's in the mix of the producer.
Y'all boys gonna be a reason I get that shit going. Cause like I've been, you know, I got people that's so-called cameraman, but I salute the way y'all boys be behind that camera and editing y'all videos and pushing, you feel me, and making it happen, bro. To a point where it's like, bro, you're a hater if you don't jump, if you know what I'm saying, if you don't take up an opportunity to just sit with this, you know what I'm saying, be a part of it, hit a like, comment, subscribe, you know, just the little things, bro. You a hater, bro. You gotta do something, bro. And if you don't acknowledge in person, you ain't a social media type of dude, it's something wrong with you. If you ain't gonna acknowledge in person at all, something wrong with you, bro. Because 9 times out of 10, you work on that phone every day, all day. You might live on that motherfucker. And you can't even comment.
Hey, by the time, let me tell you, bro, I don't do this much, you know what I'm saying? I'm very, 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 I'm very non-partial, bro. I'm unbiased, all that, but by the time y'all catch on to what's going on, we'll be on something else.
Yeah, shit.
We'll be on something else. This lane sold. By the time everything start catching on, man, by the time the lights start coming in, the comments, the shares, this, that, and the third, we'll be on something else, line. We'll this lane already. We didn't sold this lane.
I'm gonna be real.
You know what I'm saying?
We evolving as the second.
As it going. Listen, this man. Listen.
I think one of y'all just breathed in air. We evolved as we motherfucking just breathe that motherfucking air
and listen, bro, we growing. You know what I'm saying? We growing and knowing. We knowing and growing, bro. And that's what self-awareness and accountability, bro. Man, growing and knowing,
we might
bro.
need to caption that, boy.
For real talk.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
Life ain't about being in like the limelight and in the finer things, man. Yes, it's about putting yourself in position to have the finer things. Yes, but if you just look in the mirror and think about what the fuck you want and what you who might look up to you.
What you do it for? Who you do it for?
Who wake up in the morning and might say a prayer for you? Think about that. Little things like that. Who when you hit the road, they tell you hold on, I love you, be safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the little things like that, bro, people take it for granted and go out and speed and end it all, or one traffic violation, you know, little stuff like that.
Little stuff, the details.
Bro.
Life is about the little details,
things, bro. And we all in the matrix, bro. So we all got our expiration date, you know. You can't avoid, you know what I mean, that reaper, bro, but live, bro. If you hold yourself accountable and live, bro, look in the mirror, bro, every day you're going to take a step forward. And then you realize you'll carry yourself out of a depression, maybe a slump that you might be in, and realize that funds ain't... If you Americanized, you're going to let funds and money kill your ass.
Yeah.
You're going to let it ruin you, whether you got it or don't got it.
Right.
So don't... Stop letting America rule your ass.
Hey, I was gonna ask you if you had something that you wanted to say to the man. If you had something else you wanted to say, but that was
nah, gang, I'm good, man.
Man, bro, Nigga, love you, bro.
Much
You
love,
already
man.
know, bro. That, hey, it's good to see you doing your thing.
Much love.
Keep doing your thing, bro. Keep pushing. I know you're gonna do that anyways, bro.
Facts.
Hey, man, you dropped some jewels on me today. You
Hey,
understand,
man, hey,
bro?
man.
You dropped some jewels on me today, bro. You was a wild young man, bro. One shout out to Willie, man. Shout out to Papa Willie, man.
Man, I get
real.
around a lot of older people, man. I tell a bit, man.
You got an old soul, bro.
I tell a bit,
For
man.
real.
I like goddamn cats and dogs. Like I like human, man.
Yeah, that's
Cause
all
like
right.
motherfuckers just so nasty. People just so nasty, bro. And I live that like that moment of truth where it's like, nigga, you was fucked up. So that's why
When you're able to switch up and change it up,
anybody
bro.
that see this, hey man, before you shut that bit off, if I ever fucked you over back in the day, bro, my bad, bro. But hey,
Same thing, bro.
I had to learn.
Hey, same
we
thing,
live and we
dog.
learn.
Hey,
We
dog.
live and we learn, bro. You know what I'm saying? And God be with you.
You know how I be, bro. Hey, it's a blessing to be able to make it to the point where you could do that, bro.
Real
That's humble,
Real
open,
shit.
and transparent,
Real shit, bro.
That's dope, bro.
This video has done a lot for me. Than like motherfuckers been telling me, man, you might need a therapist, but you can't sleep, you can't do this, you can't do that.
This is therapy,
This
bro.
is a good therapy, bro. That's why, bro.
We artists, bro. This is a part of our artistry. You feel me?
Nigga, I pay for shit like this.
Bro, you ain't
Hey,
got to,
you
bro.
hear
It's
me?
on the love,
You
bro.
hear me?
I was looking forward to doing this
You
for
hear me,
you.
brother?
For doing this for us.
Yeah, Reese, keep spazzing on him.
You know how we ride. You know how we slugging.
We always thought he had
Stuck in the mission, I'm just trying to pass. Not on the P5 with the sticks, I hope you never crash, gang. You know how we slide. Stuck in the mission, I'm just trying to pass. Not on the P5 with the sticks, I hope you never crash. Life short as shit, so ain't no dwelling, bro, it's in the past. Distractions, don't know what that is, my mind is on that bag. I lost my heart when granny rest in peace. The price you could not pay the cost to step in these jeans. Everybody faking like the boss, it ain't what it seems.